All right, I mean, let's just get right into it. Right into, right into what? I mean, why don't you just go ahead and read the teleprompter? There's no teleprompter. Yeah, there is. It's right there, just above the camera. You mean the phone that's in my hand? You're not even gonna try to pretend that we have like a whole professional setup here? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that we do not. You by Get Big Shots. You can use the promo code DSTFW10. You can save 10% on a nice Big Shot Wrestling or UFC plushie. You know they have miniature ones.
No.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. The minis are pretty cool.
Okay.
I think they're doing a promo right now, like buy two get one free. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, but there's no teleprompter. What do you want me to talk? What do you want us to say? I mean, I have a question for both of you, really.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. What's the question? What exactly are they going to do with Seth Rollins when he comes back?
Oh, simple. That's simple.
They're going to put him on a show. What do you mean? Yeah, but I mean, like, what's he going to do?
He's going to come out to a younger talent and put him over. I'll say this. Seth, with his ankles and everything, his knees, ankles, whichever one's hurting the most of him, he can't do that pretty much stuff anymore. So if I was Seth, I would be the one to help push the younger talent over. So if I did it right, I would say.
So you're going to book Seth like how they're booking Becky?
But better than Becky.
Or like the Jericho run?
I would say more like the John Cena run.
You know, Mark asked a good question. Like, dude, what do they do with Seth Rollins?
I'll say all the younger talent. Some younger talent is gonna come out, start talking about how they're the best upcoming and they can beat anybody, and then boom, you get the pop. And that's when you know it's gonna get real. You don't need Roman Reigns or somebody else to be a star. You can have Seth put you over to be a star.
I mean, that makes sense. Austin No Doubt Trout checking us out live on Instagram. I mean, there is a path, right? A legend like Seth could be the guy to put over new talent without needing to have them go opposite of Roman or be dabbling in the main event.
Yeah. It's like I said Monday. You don't need a belt. Hey,
and where does he go? Is he going to Raw? Is he going to SmackDown? Like, I've seen people say he should go to SmackDown because we can't do the Roman thing. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Let's ask Mindy. Hey, Mindy, does Seth go to SmackDown or stay on Raw? Mindy's a big Seth Rollins fan. She likes his outfits.
Well, ask her did she finish drinking her drinks that she sent this morning.
Did you finish all your caffeine from Big B?
Yeah. Caffeine.
Oh. You drank all that?
I mean, no.
Girl, I told you I send it. I told you I'd come get it.
This explains why she yelled at me earlier. She yelled at you? Why? What were you doing? I was chewing on her shoe. For what reason? I don't know.
Okay, Al.
What a weird... What? What? Bye, Mindy.
I just wanted to drink. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to drink.
Dude, like, I guess... I mean, do you put Seth on SmackDown? I don't know that's like a... Is that a fresh start?
He ain't never been on SmackDown. I don't recall him being on SmackDown.
like, it says a brand split. I don't either. I don't know if that's like. I don't know if that's really a fresh start. SmackDown is just Raw from last year. Like, it's not. It's not. I mean, I think like what's different? The main event is Cody and Punk, and that's what Raw was a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, well, I guess maybe a little more than a year ago. But, like, I don't know. I don't know what you do with Seth Rollins next.
He really hasn't been on SmackDown unless it was dealing with the whole brand split or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have in all my, like, fantasy booking nonsense that I love to do, right? Mm-hmm. I think I'm smarter than WWE nonsense because I'm kind of a dipshit. I don't know what I would do with Seth Rollins right now. Like, you make sense. He needs to put over younger guys.
I know what I would do.
What would you do? Everyone else, drop it in the comments. What would you do with Seth now?
I would have him come out to Trick Williams. Bam.
You would do a Seth versus Trick program?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I don't hate that. I do not hate that at all.
If not, I say this. If you did it right, it could be a Seth versus Trick. Or then again, if you want to be cocky, he could do like Seth versus Carmelo Hayes and he could tell Carmelo Hayes he sees a lot in him. He would just like him, being cocky and young and dumb. But follow my footsteps, I can lead you the right way. Say what? Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, hold on. What happened here? Hold on. Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
Wrestling Cartel, can you hear me?
There we go.
I can hear you, Joe. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you now.
All right, good. Okay. That's funny. Mark was making fun of me not making it like we have professional equipment here because I don't use the soundboard anymore.
Oh, okay.
I got good lighting. I got this mic. You know why I don't use the soundboard?
Why is that?
I always want to take the headphones off. That's it. I don't want to keep the headphones on, so I don't use the soundboard.
Makes sense.
So I couldn't hear shit you said, homie.
Okay. I'll start back. I'll say this. If he does it with Trick, that'd be cool. But if he does it with Carmelo Hayes, he could have one of the I see you as me, young, future, and cocky as a talent. But you follow my footsteps, I can lead you the right way and make you a bigger star. If Carmelo Hayes go back to being the heel, he'll be the cocky heel that he was on NXT, and then Carmelo Hayes would be like calling out everybody and telling them he's better than them, and then boom, the pop, burn it down. There you go.
Wrestling Cartel is saying to put Seth on commentary. You are throwing in the flag on Seth Rollins' in-ring career, homie? That's wild.
Seth says he got like 2 more years on his contract. Like, 30, 29, 30. He got 2 more years.
I think Seth would actually do, man, I don't know. Like, Seth could do all right on commentary, but there ain't no way I could hear him do the Seth Rollins voice for 3 hours. Ain't no way I could deal with that shit.
Well,
so what do you do? So if you're in charge, you're bringing Seth back. You're going to put him opposite Carmelo, and they're going to work a program. Are you just doing a one-off? Are they going to do a trifecta, or are you going to have Seth kind of bounce around the mid card of SmackDown? Can you think about it? The mid card of SmackDown is talent rich. that could really benefit from working with a Seth Rollins.
That's what I would do.
Dude, I think you're onto something. If you brought Seth back and kept him, I don't want to say keep him away from the main event scene, but maybe we just don't rush him into the main event and Seth dabbles in the mid card, man. Yeah, so Wrestling Cartels would love to see him work with Trick Williams. I agree. I would love to see him work with Trick. I would love to see him work with Carmelo. I think maybe Ricky Starks.
No. All right. See, now I know
I'm
there's
being
something
funny there. I'm not.
Nah. There's something in that coffee today you drunk, man. So what you add to it? There was something in that coffee you drank today. You gonna say Ricky Saint now? Something else was in
Can I
that
ask you
sugar.
a serious question though? That I brought up Ricky Saints. Has he been on SmackDown? It's well documented. I generally don't watch all of SmackDown. It's not been a great wrestling show for a while. I have watched. I've kept up with the Punk and KO stuff, and I had it on the entirety of the show on this past Friday. I was not paying great attention because I was playing Fortnite.
He hasn't been on a couple months.
I can't think of like a Ricky, like there's not a Ricky program going on, right? He's not involved in a feud. There's nothing going on with Ricky Saints, right?
It was, I'll say back in May or June when they had the title shot for US. May or June.
I'm mentioning that brought me to a post I made earlier. Because again, I don't watch NXT either, but I did see that Zilla was given a microphone and said he's not a nympho baby. That don't mean what he thinks of me. He definitely said the wrong word. But I've seen so many people commenting that he's just doing The Rock. They're having him do The Rock. And I made the video. And I said, I don't want to think that my video was me talking shit about Zilla. I'm a Zilla fan.
No, I saw it last night.
I'm scared they're going to try and have him do The Rock.
I saw it last night before you posted that. And that was my first thought. He looked like The Rock coming up because he had the open vest, the sunglasses.
The silk shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, everything. When The Rock became The Rock.
Dude, like, on every brand, if this is what they're doing with Zilla, and that's one promo, like, I'm not going to try and pass judgment, but I am going to say, what if, though? If this is the character for Zilla Fatu, that's every brand of WWE has someone cosplaying The Rock. You're going to have Zilla on NXT, you're going to have Ricky on SmackDown, and you're going to have LA Knight on Raw. Everyone's just cosplaying The Rock.
Well, Ricky said in multiple interviews he's not cosplaying The Rock.
Ricky is full of shit.
Just throwing it out there. He said that, and it was real. He is not cosplaying or trying to gimmick The Rock.
He's full of shit. Listen, whenever Ledge calls you out mid-promo and calls you the Pebble, it's his whole thing. And listen, and this is, and I say this in reference to Ricky. I say it in reference to LA Knight. And you know what, man? I say it in reference to myself as well. Many of us had our entire actual personalities influenced by pro wrestling. There's LA Knight talked about kind of the way he talks, how it's not necessarily intentional that he talks like The Rock, that he talks like Steve Austin, that rhythmic thing. I get it. I corrected my stutter as a kid by parroting wrestling promos. But Ricky Saints is trying to be The Rock. Like, it's the whole... First of all, don't nobody wear them ugly-ass shoes. We'll just put it right there. Don't nobody wear those.
No. Okay.
Well,
What about
actually, I'm lying.
how about
Black
his,
dudes in their late 50s from Detroit wear those shoes. Ricky is way too light-skinned to be wearing those shoes with the high water pants.
okay?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Well, at least he ain't got the fanny pack on. Okay, well, just throwing out there. He ain't got the fanny pack.
That's his way of saying Jeremy ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Mark, wake up. Over here. Like you, I'm fed.
Yeah. At least he got the fanny pack. But I say this: don't nobody coming out with a vest like he got that silver, sparkly vest, or do that little crazy pose.
It's just dumb. The Wrestling Cartel said in the comments that he sees Ricky on Main Event.
I don't got access to main event.
Dude, I remember people being so convinced that Tony Khan fumbled with Ricky. Remember that? Remember that? They chanted that in NXT. Tony fumbled. Tony.
Yeah, they did. I'll say I don't think Tony fumbled.
I don't think so either.
I say Tony gave him a push. He put the rocket on him, but he just not that star.
No, and we talked about it a bunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Ricky fan. I was one of 17 people watching Ricky on NWA Power. But he's not the guy. He ain't ever going to be the guy. He might be the guy who's friends with the guy, but he ain't going to be the guy.
You think he'll be the U.S. champion?
He could be the U.S. champion.
I don't think he will. I don't think he'll be the U.S. champion.
I don't think they should do it, but he could be the U.S. champion. Dude, who cares about the U.S. title?
It's still a good mid card. It's a good mid
It's not
card
a bad mid-card title by any means, but like, I don't know. Dragunov was doing something with it. Carmella was doing something with it. Sammy got that ball rolling. I don't care for Baron Corbin having it necessarily, and I'm a big Baron Corbin fan. Monday Night Raw.
Raw is.
People are saying WWE is cooking. That Raw was so good. And it's back, baby, and they're posting The Rock with his goosebumps. They've had 2 good Raws in 2 years.
Hey.
But we got heel Roman.
Heel Roman.
All is right with the world. Roman Reigns is a heel again. War Game's gonna suck. But Roman Reigns is a heel again.
Yeah. And his I don't know what you want to call it, his assassin, his warrior is very upset at him for not getting his black Olaf. There we go. Yeah.
Do you think it's Roman and The Rock at Mania next year? That's the rumor.
It's the rumor. That's what I found today.
Tells it he always has been. Yes, I agree. Roman Reigns, much like Cody Rhodes, has always been a heel.
Oh Lord, here we go. I'm on.
But I like that it's back to being the egotistical, narcissistic Roman Reigns. I want the Roman who's on a power trip. I want the Roman who doesn't give a shit I want the Roman who don't come to. I want the Roman that we all hated.
He's coming back. He's coming
Download
back.
Squad, thank you for checking us out live on Instagram. You can see Seth on SmackDown. That's what we're saying. Let Seth be in the mid card on SmackDown. There's a lot of talent he could work with and help get over. That's for sure. But what about heel Roman, everybody? How you guys feeling? You guys feeling heel Roman? Are we on the right trajectory for it to be Roman and The Rock? Let's pretend, Joe. Let's pretend that our boy Danny didn't give us that Hollywood scoop and tell us that The Rock's knees are shot and he can't do a singles match.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend The Rock got his knees cleaned up and he can do a singles match. Could we get Roman versus The Rock in Saudi Arabia at WrestleMania next year? Babyface Rock, heel Roman Reigns.
No.
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 You're not buying the internet hype today?
No. I'm not seeing it. I'll say this. The only reason why I'm saying that is because it's The Rock. I like The Rock. I grew up on The Rock. But it's just The Rock. Ain't like gonna be like, oh, the best match ever at WrestleMania, Roman versus The Rock. It's just The Rock. I would rather
I think
Roman.
The Rock got a good match in him.
I would rather Roman face somebody that's been there all the time. Like if he did like the Undertaker for every year at WrestleMania, that'd be great. I understand why he picked The Rock, but The Rock, he just like a yo-yo. He just come back whenever. So I would not be thrilled to see Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia.
So I also would not be thrilled for Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania. Couple reasons. Reason number one, primary reason, WWE does not need The Rock. Mm-hmm. I said it whenever he came back, the first comeback of this modern era, whenever he was good, and it was like entertaining. And I still say we didn't need him. He wasn't needed for this.
The final boss. Yeah, the final boss.
Yeah. And then even before that, even prior to Final Boss, whenever he came back with McAfee and then he kept dabbling in and we got to Final Boss from that. But like he wasn't needed. It was hot before. He wasn't needed. Then we had the counting to three and the slit and the John Cena thing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that enough time has passed for easy damage control on that. Like, look at what they've done to Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee says he's never returning to WWE TV because they did a 3-week storyline with him and Randy Orton that was garbage. And the crowd hated Pat McAfee so much that they forgot the 4 years of great commentary work the man did. He's never coming back.
I don't blame him.
Now, The Rock has previously said he basically said he's never coming back. The Rock is no longer an A-list celebrity. Everything The Rock has touched since he touched Travis Scott has bombed. And before that, The Rock's no longer, like, he's in big movies, but he is not a big movie star. People don't go and see The Rock movies.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that TKO and the Saudis could make it fiscally tempting for The Rock to do main. I don't want to say, August 19, 2026, that I don't think The Rock would take the money. I think he would take the money. Does that mean I think he could do the match? I was shocked this past WrestleMania when Roman Reigns drug a good match out of CM Punk. I was shocked.
That was a good hour, too.
I said, I don't see how Roman drags a good match out of Punk. I thought there was a good chance those two were going to have a very mediocre match. I think perhaps it seems so good because the expectations were so mid. I don't think Roman could get a good match out of The Rock. Because right now, gun to my head, I can only give you 4 good matches The Rock ever had.
Okay.
3 are Austin, 1's Triple H, and it was a ladder match for the IC title.
Okay.
Him and Hogan was a good match, not because of the match. It wasn't the match, it was the crowd. The crowd made that match magical. I can't think of another good Rock match.
Besides Austin and Triple H.
Take Austin and Triple H out of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
No Austin, no Triple H.
The once in a lifetime.
The once in a lifetime, him and Cena? Or the second once in a lifetime?
We'll go with the first one. The first one's better.
I think that was a good match.
It was better than having to fight for the championship because it was going.
Not the atmosphere, not the story, not the crowd, but the match.
The match. Yes, the match. I say yes because he managed to go through the match after he tore whatever in the leg.
That was 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was around that time frame. Yeah,
it's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So the Wrestling Cartel says a second in a lifetime was better. You're talking, man, 15 years of The Rock being on the secret sauce and getting gigantic. You know how bad his tendons are? His joints are shot. Like Danny told us. The Rock can't run on a movie set. Danny told us he's in Hollywood. He's on these movie sets. He's been on Ted and all these other films. His inside Hollywood scoop was The Rock physically can't run. That's why all the videos The Rock would show of him in the gym, he was always on an elliptical because his knees can't handle the impact. I don't know that they can have a good match.
No, that's it.
Everyone said that the tag match was the saving grace because The Rock and Roman would have stunk up the joint at Mania 40.
That was.
You think about how that match looked. The Rock did not look mobile. He definitely is having some, I don't want to say knee issues, he needs a knee replacement, but he didn't have the mobility and agility that we're used to seeing in modern day WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's not going to. He's not as young as Roman. He's not as young as Vince. I mean, Seth has spaghetti noodles for kneecaps, so.
Hey, but Seth still can go fast, longer. Go. He can still go longer than Rock.
I don't know, man. I did want to get into this Raw recap. Raw was good.
It was good. It was good.
We said it was going to be. Those matches all, man. This AAA partnership helped Raw. It helped Raw.
It sure did. I know it's going to happen. Yeah.
Roman closed the show, like we said.
Mm-hmm. Now that was the best. Ooh, that's kind of the good part of it. I'm sorry.
We're working toward Rey Fenix Penta, right? That's the final.
Brother versus brother. Even though, who did Rey Fenix fight? Who did he fight? Who did he fight? I can't pronounce his name. Shoot. But I don't think he should.
Phoenix faced off Fiscal.
There we go.
Dragon Lee defeated Dr. Wagner Jr.
Okay. Well, the one Rey Fenix fought, he should have won. He should have won. He was good, too, in that match.
Yeah.
He should have won.
It was a good match.
Yeah, he should have won that.
Damn good match. Damn good match.
That's why I said he should have won over Phoenix. Cause I just don't want to see Duke get all these luchadors and then just gonna have it come down to Ray and Penta.
It's all gonna be. This whole thing was just so Penta could face Roman and lose.
Mm-hmm.
That's a damn shame. We're getting good matches though, so like I'm gonna bitch, but I'm kind of happy about it.
I still say Psycho Clown should have won. That's my Psycho Clown should have won, y'all. I'm just going with that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Joe. I think Chad Gable should have lost on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I think he should have lost the title, but I think he should have lost the match. Could have been a DQ. We could have done a count out.
I went for Dom to come out. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought Dom was
But that match was so good that I want to see Rey and Gable again.
Ooh.
And I want to see Rey and Gable do a ladder match.
Ooh. I don't think Ray can do ladder match no more.
Dude, Rey Mysterio is full of shit. I've seen the interview where Ray said he's 50 whatever now. He doesn't know how much longer he's got. His body's letting him know he's not 25 anymore. Bullshit. Rey Mysterio looked amazing. He somehow has discovered the fountain of youth, and I'm not buying that his body's feeling it. I want Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio to either do a ladder match or an Iron Man. That match on Raw was good. I need more of those two facing each other. Let's do it in AAA. Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable, ladder match in Mexico City. Thank you. I will accept my position on working under The Undertaker in AAA as long as I can work from home.
Nah, it still won't work.
Give me Rey versus Chad Gable.
Ladder match. Not ladder match.
Mexico City.
Not ladder match. I can't
ladder
see
match. Ladder match. Ladder match. Ladder match.
Nah, it ain't gonna be a ladder match.
Get going in the crowd, everybody. Ladder match.
That's on y'all, crowd. But I'm just saying, Ray. I don't think Ray can do the ladder match. He might do the Iron Man.
Ray can do a ladder match. Just saying. I don't know there's much to say about the Roman segment more than what we've already said, is there? Look at that. Boom. We got him in the chat. Ladder match chance. Let's go.
Nah, I see Jacob probably gonna lead the bloodline somehow.
Yeah, Jacob's gonna bail.
Well, let's put it like this. I think as of right now, Roman got the remote to the dog collar. Hit that button. You move when I say so. Jacob gonna be the beast, the dog, and break free from the wolf, and break free from it.
I mean, he's there under duress. He didn't want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
War Games.
Ooh.
Roman's bloodline versus Solo.
Wait, not
LA, Penta, Jacob.
That's only 3.
Solo, 4. LA, Penta, Jacob, Fatu.
Yeah, but Roman only gonna have 3.
Roman,
and
Jimmy, Jay, Zilla.
Nah. No Zilla.
No Zilla.
No Zilla. Zilla ain't ready.
Well, no. No, he's not.
Zilla's not ready. I don't want to see Zilla get screwed and messed up within 2 months. Zilla's not ready. Zilla is not a Kevin Owens that can just go to NXT, be there for like 60 days, and go to the main roster. Not possible.
Well,
The only other person that could probably do it.
I sent you one from Burn It Down on Instagram. And what they pitched was the Usos, Roman, Jacob, and Zilla versus Solo, Royce Keys, LA, Penta, and Seth Rollins. I don't think that works. I don't think you have Seth and Roman interact ever again. I think you got to get Seth out of Raw.
Well, I'll say this. You could have it where Jacob is still on the bloodline, but he leaves. He cost him the match. He leaves War Games. So he'll still be with the bloodline, but during the match in the bloodline, he turns against the bloodline and goes to the other side. That's probably the only other way to do it. Just don't break them just yet, but let it happen at War Games. And that'll probably be I think that'll be the first time they lost at War Games, the bloodline. Well, Roman at War Games, yeah. But technically, Roman, every team Roman been on, they won at War Games.
Yeah.
So that could be the start right there. Jacob costs the bloodline the match at War Games. Now, the opposite team, I don't know who's on the opposite team. Probably just Solo, LA Knight, maybe Royce Keys, and the fourth one. I don't know. I don't know who would pick the fourth.
Me either. I don't want to see LA Knight in a War Games match. He can't do gimmick matches, man. He just can't. Am I wrong?
Depends on the. Yeah. He can't. He really can't. He can't. I'm trying to think of a good one. He's been there. I say he can, but he always slips up in the match somehow, some way. There we go.
Yeah, he struggles.
But yeah, that's the downside. I wouldn't know who to be the fourth member with them three. Because it would just have to be somebody you least expected or wanted it to be. But I don't think Seth should be in the War Games. Don't make no sense.
He's just gonna get hurt.
So
he's gonna get hurt, and then we're not gonna have him, and we're all gonna be sad.
But I say if he did, only person that would probably benefit probably be Cody.
Yeah,
because Cody really, he gonna be out the title picture for a hot second. So hey, Cody. And then
it's gonna be a while before they put that title back on Cody Rhodes. I don't know how you make the crowd want it. I don't think Cody needs to be champ. I think it's a bad spot for him.
Cody championship run is done. It's done. It's a wrap.
I don't know how you even get the crowd to want it anymore without like a massive character change. And like he's a guy who you can't just do a massive character change anymore. Like I have no desire to, and I'm such a Cody mark too. That's the craziest shit. I have no desire to see Cody Rhodes as a world champion right now.
Damn.
None.
And I've been saying this for how
There's so
long?
much other shit they could do with him right now. Keep him away from the world title. He doesn't need to be there. They need to put it on Kevin Owens. They won't, but they should.
I think they will. I mean, he came back. I'll say this. If they don't put it on Kevin Owens at Friday, this Friday, then they'll probably make him another title shot at Money in the Bank.
There is a very low possibility they're going to put that title on Kevin Owens this Friday.
Because it's for Kevin Owens, it's now the face of Money in the Bank. So Money in the Bank is probably where you win the title.
Oh, man. I'm afraid Sammy's going to screw this up for Kevin, and then it's going to be Sammy, Kevin, Punk, three-way match at Money in the Bank.
A four-way. Another Gunther. Don't forget Gunther.
Then Gunther will get thrown in the mix.
I say Gunther is the original one, causes them the match Friday, but then Sammy comes out because justice for Sammy because he never got his rematch.
If they do another four-way, they should eat a bag of ass because another four-way is dumb. But they do it, and that's the four: KO, Sammy, Gunther, Punk. Gunther should be world champion again.
But if they don't do the four-way, I say that if they don't
He's
do the four-way.
Best heel in the business. You put your belt on the best heel in the business, and you make your baby faces chase that guy. But in WWE, you can turn Punk into a heel, and he can chase that guy too.
Well, I'll say this. This is what I say would happen. This is what I would do with the four. Let's just say at Money in the Bank, it'll be CM Punk versus KO, another rematch because of the two, and then Nick make Sammy versus Gunther. Winner gets champion at Survivor Series.
Do that. Just give Gunther the belt. Don't even do these other matches. Stop bullshit. I'm in my heel era. Put the belts on the heels. Let's make some baby faces people by having monster heels.
Hey, you need a title match at Mania. Survivor Series. And that'll be it.
Speaking of monster heel, we talked War Games. We talked a little bit about making a monster heel as your champion. Before we move on to talking about Dynamite tonight, I want to ask you one question. We won't dig super deep. I just got one question for you, Joe.
Go deep.
Would you rather be a horseman or a member of Evolution?
Which horseman are we talking about here?
Prime horseman. I'm talking Flair, Arn, Tully, Ole, J.J. Dillon. I'm going to go Barry Windham, too, I guess. If you wanted to swap out Ole and throw in Windham, you can. I would say that's Prime horseman.
Swap him out. That's Prime right there.
You want to go Windham? Windham instead of Ole?
Yeah, that's Prime right there. That's Prime.
I'll take Windham instead of Ole also. I would call that more Prime. I mean, you have levels of Prime horseman because, listen, I might be a minority in this one, but, man, I liked Flair, Benoit, Malenko, Mongo.
That's what I said. Which horseman we talking about here?
Pick a Prime. Pick a Prime horseman, man. That's. I like the OG horseman. I liked whenever we swapped Ole out for Windham, but man, I really liked whenever Benoit and Malenko were there. I also liked whenever Pillman was there.
Okay. If I had to go, I'll say this just because it's kind of confusing. I would rather be a Prime Evolution because Prime Evolution, hear me out before you jump out the conclusion. Hear me out. Because there have been several varieties of Four Horsemen. And if I were to choose which one, it would be confusing because, like you said, you got the Benoit, you got the Ollie.
Pick your Prime horseman. pick the ensemble you want to be a part of. Pick a lineup of horsemen. If you're trying to decide, pick your lineup you want to be a part of. If you put me out there with Flair, Benoit, and Malenko, and you give me Mongo's spot, dog, we're unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get it. If I'm a horseman, I can't be world champion. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a member of Evolution, you can't be world champion either. So you're joining either of these factions. You're deciding you're not going to be the top guy.
I go Arn, a Four Horsemen. Brian. That's why I go.
So like these two factions, these two are a hard pick. I'm gonna do some more of these, but these two I thought were hard because if you're being either one of these groups, you are not going to be the world champion because there's no Evolution without Hunter. So you're not taking Hunter's spot. There's no Horseman without Nate. You are not going to be Nature Boy. Now this is the reason why I say Horde. Because you take any era of the Four Horsemen. You can go Jim Crockett, go NWA, you can go WCW.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a horseman, you are a top guy. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Evolution, there was Hunter, and there was everybody else. But with the horsemen, there was the other three, and then there was Nate. But if you were a horseman, you were a top guy no matter what. If you were carrying the tag title, if you were the U.S. champ, you could be the TV champ. You were a top guy. You were in the private jet, the limousine. You had the watch. If you were in Evolution, you were just carrying Hunter's bags.
No.
And you got an opportunity, he was taking it from you. All those guys in Evolution became top guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. But they had to work for it. You had to work to be a horseman. You didn't have to work to be in Evolution. You just got to be in Evolution. By the time you were a horseman, you had proved yourself. They didn't just give that shit out. No booker woke up one day and said, this is who the horsemen are going to be. Nah. They went, these are the top guys. Let's put them together. You were elite. Class upon yourself if you were a horseman.
Mm-hmm.
Just my opinion. Maybe I'm too passionate about this. Maybe I've had too much caffeine on a Wednesday. All these things are possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also pretty pumped for Dynamite.
Pumped for Dynamite.
Have you seen
I
what
seen
Dynamite's card is?
I saw
First
it.
of all, Nigel McGuinness is injured and he's booked.
He's going to go with the boot. That's crazy.
He's going to wrestle Hechicero with a boot on.
I don't know how it's possible.
With a boot.
I had a boot, y'all, and I don't even know how you do.
I had a boot where I broke my foot and was hemmed up for 8 months.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know how it's possible to do it. How you going to? It's funny, but yeah, he's wrestling with a boot.
I'm pumped for that. We got trios matches coming out our buttholes on Dynamite. We got Will Ospreay, Francisco Akira, and I'm going to try and say that name, versus Don Callis family. I'm sure the anti-AEW collective that exists on the internet is going to be, where's Will Ospreay in a trios match? I don't know, man. Why does your mom eat a bag of ass every day? I don't know. I don't know why things happen. I don't know why. But Brian Cage, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer have to face Will Ospreay and his friends. It's going to be a fun match. Listen, this is why they're doing these trios matches. And Kenny Omega and the Bucks are facing other members of Don Callis' family. They're doing these trio matches because you have two guys who they want to keep active on TV leading into All In, but they don't want them to carry the load of a singles match. They can be involved, and they don't have to do a lot of the work in a trios.
That's true.
Kenny Omega can be in this match with the Bucks, and this could be a 15-minute match, and Kenny may wrestle 3.
Mm-hmm. Kenny might do 5. It's depending.
Yeah, he might pull 5 minutes, maybe. But don't waste Kenny Omega in a singles match leading into All In when the guy was almost dead 3 years ago. Like let's not jeopardize the main event of All In. So trios matches are why we're doing this. We're protecting the main event of All In. So everyone who's going to be on all their platforms talking shit about these and doing it, do me a favor. Grab a grip of your bottom lip, pull it up over your eyebrows, and shut up. What else we got? There's going to be a sit-down interview with Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay with Renee Burkett. There's going to be a TBS Championship Fatal 4-Way. Maya World versus Persephone versus Sheeta versus Chris Statlander.
Okay.
And Chuck.
Yeah, here it come, y'all. Here it come. I knew it. I was waiting for it. I'll wait for it.
We have what might be Super Saiyan Jay White.
Mm-hmm.
Versus John Moxley.
I was waiting for y'all.
In a Continental Cup Challenge quarterfinal match.
Guys, hold up before you say anything. If this is your first time ever seeing him go this bizarre about a match, tune in. It's about to get deep, y'all. So if you got some popcorn real fast, better get it. Or reach over for a candy bar because it's about to get good, y'all. So in 3, 2, 1.
Monday Night Raw, Paul Heyman told the world that WWE doesn't give away big matches for free on TV because they answer the shareholders. With that being said, Paul Heyman can kiss my ass because Tony Khan is giving us what I think is Super Saiyan Jay White. This may not even be his final form. We could have God Super Saiyan available for Jay White. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Versus John Moxley. This isn't Dean Ambrose.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mox.
This is Mox.
This isn't the Dean Ambrose who had a worse receding hairline than I do, but still somehow had bangs and had shitty matches for 6 years. This is John Mox.
Mm-hmm.
People out there who love to talk shit about John Moxley and he's the worst wrestler ever. The people who say that physically lack the ability to tie their own shoes and have not seen their penis in a very long time. This is John Moxley versus Super Saiyan Jay White on a random Wednesday night for no damn good reason. AEW is for the fans. It's not for the shareholders.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the sickos who like pro wrestling.
Like you.
And I'm one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to see a great match. It could be it could headline any pay-per-view. No belt needed. Here's what pisses me off, though. One of them has to lose clean.
Oh yeah, no outside interference.
That's the flaw, right? One of these guys has to lose this match clean.
Wait, there's a time limit.
This is Continental Cup Challenge quarterfinals, Joe. I think there has to be a winner. I think there has to be.
No outside.
I don't know who should lose.
Okay. We'll put the faith in the coin, y'all. Here we go. Who you got for heads?
Got to have the head of the snake, the head of the Death Riders. John Moxley's heads.
Okay. So y'all know it's a tail. Like, it's the new quarter, y'all. So like, ooh, look at that new quarter. Yeah.
Tell me what the quarter says, Joe.
All right.
And then I'll tell you what I think they got to do.
Oh wait, that mouse pad. Sorry, y'all. Mouse pad.
The head of the snake. Mox wins. I'm torn. I'm torn on this one, Joe. There's a lot of logic that lies on both sides of that coin.
Mm-hmm.
Jay White's just coming back from an injury, been out for a long time. Where do you really go with a program for Jay White? He dabbled with the dogs a bit.
You know what?
Him and David Finlay did a great match last week for no damn good reason.
I'll say this. I'll take the risk. I'm saying Jay White is going to destroy Mox.
I think Jay White should beat Mox.
I'm going to say Jay White defeat Mox. It's gonna go really, really long, really, really deep, where they both try to murder each other. But I would say he wins by the rope where the ref doesn't see it and has Mox down. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. The reason why I think it should be Jay White going over Mox is because I don't see a reason for Mox to win this tournament. Like, he's done fine with the Continental title, but, like, do we need to keep Mox as Continental champion? I don't know. I don't know if we do. And if we're not going to keep Mox as champion, there's no reason to get him to the finals, right? Get him out of here now in the quarterfinals. Mox can lose to Jay White. That doesn't hurt John Moxley.
No. It don't hurt.
I don't know if it hurts Jay White to lose to Mox either. But I think it helps Jay White to win.
I'll say this. If he loses and they put on a good match, I say he calls him out for Wembley for that title. Since they both ain't got nothing for Wembley. It's free.
Doesn't Mox face the winner of this tournament at Wembley? Or no?
I thought they just
no, because Mox doesn't have – whoever wins the tournament is the champ.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so Mox could have something at Wembley if he makes it to the finals. If he loses in the tournament, Mox is not going to be the champion. The tournament is for the championship.
I thought it was for the damn cup.
Mox needs to lose tonight. There's no reason for him to be champ at Wembley.
Okay.
Mox, dude, honestly, Mox shouldn't have a match in Wembley. Mox should lose to Jay White tonight. So he doesn't have a title. And then don't book Mox a match in Wembley.
Okay.
Mox needs to have nothing to do. Except one thing. John Moxley needs to put a plastic shopping bag over Will Ospreay's head and suffocate him in front of his wife and kids and his mom. You need to give Mox nothing but time on his hands. John Moxley with no match in sight. John Moxley with no opponent in London. John Moxley with no title and nothing to do but think about how ungrateful Will Ospreay is. John Moxley opened up his dojo with Will Ospreay. He welcomed Will Ospreay in with open arms. Yeah, sure, I took you out. But I rebuilt you. And this was the thanks I get. I told you there were no friends at the time. Will, come on, Billy boy. And now I got no title. And now I got no opponents. What does Jon Moxley do? Sits and he
I say he go
and then he
crazy.
puts the shopping bag on Will Ospreay's head and he suffocates him from his wife and kids in London.
And now, for those of y'all who tuned into the speech, he's now done, y'all. So, please, in the comments, tell me what you think about his scenarios and his little crazy deep thoughts. Drop it down below, y'all. But yeah, I'll say this. Mox can go insane, psycho crazy if he loses that belt. And he would be a psycho. It's like like when Ric Flair lost the belt, he went bizarre. He went crazy. That could be Mox. Do whatever it takes to get that title back. You know, it wasn't the world title, but
I would say you have Mox not even care about the last title Mox truly cared about was the world title. He put it in a duffel bag and hid it from us for a year.
too.
It's not even about the title. It's about the disrespect. Mox isn't going to suffocate Will Ospreay with a plastic shopping bag in front of his wife and kids and his mom in London for the world title. Jon Moxley is going to suffocate Will Ospreay with a plastic shopping bag in front of his wife and kids in London on a matter of principle. It's the principalities, Joe. It's not about titles and the admiration.
Mm-hmm.
Jon Moxley already has it.
He got everything.
Fame and fortune, he had that, and he walked away from it. Jon Moxley's not going to walk away from disrespect of Will Ospreay. Jon Moxley's going to put a plastic shopping bag over Will Ospreay's head and suffocate him in front of his wife and kids and his mom in London. And I'm going to hop right off the couch.
Is this going to be live off the couch or after the show got taped and rewatched it?
Oh, dog, it depends, man. That shit might run real late. I don't know. It's in London, right? So it's going to be what, 3 in the afternoon, maybe? When they start that show? It ain't going to be a late night thing.
I think they said they'll start like at 6 our time.
Oh, 6. 6 here or 6 there?
6 here. 6 here.
Well, that's some bullshit. Needs to be over that.
No. They said about how people are complaining how Tony got the pay-per-view starting at 8 and it goes over the past. Yeah, so they trying to start at 6.
What time will AEW's All In London start on the East Coast in the U.S.? Oh, hell yeah, dog. 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, shit. Oh.
1 p.m. Eastern. It's the 30th. Son of a bitch. I'm going to be at a birthday party.
Oh. I'll keep you posted.
I'm going to be watching this shit from my phone.
You got some birthday party, some love. Come on.
Nah, I'm not missing Jon Moxley putting a plastic shopping bag over Will Ospreay's head and suffocating him in front of his wife, kids, his mom in London, England.
Oh, that ain't gonna be the first match. You got time. It'll be later. That's probably about 1. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. You probably got to 4 o'clock. 4, maybe 3:30. 4 o'clock or later.
I'm gonna watch that whole shit. It's birthday party. I'm gonna put it right up on my tablet. I'm bringing my tablet with me. I'm connecting to the Wi-Fi. Y'all kiss my ass.
Better get them headphones while you at it.
No, I'm gonna turn the volume all the way up and be that guy. Like the people who talk like on speakerphone out in public, I'm gonna be one of those guys. I hate that shit. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I hate that shit. I'm at home and my phone rings, I always answer on speakerphone. I don't get many phone calls. If I do, I answer on speakerphone.
Okay. Yeah. I understand.
I'm gonna look like holding a phone up to my ear. I do.
Yeah, I get to people in the store, public, out. Speaking, I can tell you this. At my time working in retail, I can tell you how many crazy phone call conversations I've heard in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And some, I wouldn't even put that on speakerphone. I'm just going to put it out like that.
Yeah, people are wild. People are wild with the shit the conversations they'll have on speakerphone.
Mm-hmm.
On that same note, I hate a person who talks to you on speakerphone while they're out in public in a noisy ass place. I got a cousin who does that shit.
Oh.
Call you on speaker, have you on speakerphone while she's in like the loudest gas station ever. And she's having like 14 side conversations. Like, can you just call me when you get your ass back in the car? Why the hell did you call me while you're in a gas station?
Okay.
Oh, I was just thinking about that's stupid. Hang up and call me back. And you know what she does?
Call you back in 2 days.
Sometimes it takes like she won't call back forever, which all right with. She'll call back on a video call. The hell you video calling me for?
Does your cousin stay out of state?
Yeah, she's in Florida.
Oh, okay, I understand that part then.
I don't know turn the camera. I'm not even paying attention. I'll be playing video games.
I can say this. There are times when I'll use my sister as an example. My dear sister, she'll call and she'll talk to me about 2 minutes or so, and then boom, there's somebody right beside her, and she'll just start talking to that person. I'm just like, I'll call you back, okay? But, no. I'm just talking to her. Don't worry about it. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait like a good 30 seconds. I'm like, all right, I see you talking to your friend. I'll call you back. You call me back later. Like, no, we ain't talking about that. I just want to talk to you about that. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Shit drives me nuts. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't call people in a loud ass environment and have them on speakerphone. Dynamite's going to be awesome tonight. Raw was decent. I actually have hopes for SmackDown.
Yeah, I'll say this. Chelsea Green got 30 days, and I hope that she passes the medical and she becomes a good champion after that 30 days.
It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone. We will be back this weekend, probably, for our weekend wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Weekend's coming up. Saturday, I'll be getting sushi, I'm sure. So, guys, enjoy Dynamite tonight. Keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.